In a world where myths and legends were real, a young boy named Elijah lived in a quaint little town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests. Elijah had always been fascinated by stories of dragons, knights, and hidden treasures. His curiosity often led him to explore the woods near his home, where he imagined all sorts of fantastical adventures. One sunny morning, Elijah overheard a group of prospectors in the town square talking about the great gold rush. They were planning to head west in search of untold riches. The prospectors spoke of a treacherous journey filled with rugged terrain, bandits, and whispers of a dragon named Brian, said to guard the largest gold vein in the region. Elijah's heart raced with excitement. He knew he had to join the prospectors on their adventure. After all, what could be more thrilling than a journey filled with danger and the chance to meet a real dragon? With his mind made up, Elijah approached the prospectors and asked if he could join their expedition. Amused by his enthusiasm, they agreed, on the condition that he would be responsible for carrying their map. The journey began the next day at dawn. Elijah, the prospectors, and their horses set off, leaving behind the safety of their town. As they traveled, the landscape changed from gentle hills to steep mountains and dense forests. Elijah marveled at the beauty around him, but he couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. One night, as they camped under the stars, Elijah heard a rustling in the bushes. He crept closer, his heart pounding in his chest, and found himself face to face with Brian the dragon. To Elijah's surprise, Brian wasn't the fearsome creature the stories had described. Instead, he was a friendly dragon with shimmering golden scales and a gentle smile. Brian explained that he was not a guardian of gold, but rather a protector of the forest. He had been watching Elijah and the prospectors to ensure they meant no harm. Elijah, relieved and excited, asked Brian if he could help them find the gold. The dragon agreed, but warned them of the dangers that lay ahead. The next day, with Brian leading the way, the group continued their journey. They encountered deep ravines, swift rivers, and narrow paths along steep cliffs. Each obstacle tested their courage and determination, but with Brian's guidance, they persevered. As they neared the rumored location of the gold, they stumbled upon a group of bandits. The bandits demanded their valuables, threatening to take everything they had. Elijah, thinking quickly, whispered a plan to Brian. The dragon roared mightily, sending the bandits fleeing in terror, leaving the group unharmed. With the bandits gone, the group finally reached the hidden gold vein. It was more magnificent than they had imagined, sparkling in the sunlight like a river of stars. The prospectors cheered, and Elijah felt a sense of accomplishment and wonder. However, Elijah realized that the true treasure was not the gold itself, but the adventure and the friendships he had made along the way. He thanked Brian for his help and promised to visit him often. With their bags filled with gold, the prospectors and Elijah began their journey back home. The return trip was filled with laughter and stories of their incredible adventure. Elijah knew that he would always cherish the memories of their journey and the lessons he had learned. Back in town, Elijah was hailed as a hero. He shared his story with anyone who would listen, inspiring others to seek their own adventures. And whenever he felt the call of the wild, he would visit Brian, the golden dragon, and relive the magic of their journey together. And so, in a world where myths and legends were real, Elijah's adventure became one of the many tales passed down through generations, a reminder of the courage and friendship that can be found in the most unexpected places.